name's Rob Jeffs. I live here in between Central Point, Gold Hill. Been playing with the band here since 2000. I started playing in probably 1966. We are Jefferson Pipe Band. That name come up because of the geographic location of where everybody lives, which would have all encompassed into what would have been the state of Jefferson. You know, everybody where from Grants Pass, and we've got players all the way down in Chico. Biggest body of the group is here in Medford area, next to be down in the Reading area.
So tell me about this event that we just witnessed today. What was this all about? It
was just trying to get the band out there. You know, hey, we're here. You know, it's been several years since we've really been able to do much of anything. We did an open house, I think about 4 years ago up in Jacksonville. And it was like, okay, now that a lot of the mandates and everything have been lifted and we can get out and actually play.
I'm the grade 5 pipe major of the Jefferson Pipe Band. I'm from Redding, California. So I represent the southern contingent. I'm the overall president of the band for a nonprofit corporation. You can get a hold of us. I don't think Rob told you. We have a website, the jeffersonpipeband.org, and we're also on Facebook, the Jefferson Pipe Band, a nonprofit. So unlike Rob, I started when I was 32.
Okay.
And so it's been quite a joyful thing. I wish I'd started when I was his age. And I would encourage everybody, if they're thinking about it, to start as young as you can. My godfather was one of the ladies from hell in World War I. And he would come to all our family events wearing his Seaforth Highlanders kilts and the whole bit. And he's the one that got me really interested in this thing. And here I am.
Is bagpiping difficult to learn?
It normally takes the average person 6 months to a year once they start taking lessons. Some come on sooner than that, some it takes longer than that. But if you can figure about 6 months to a year of steady weekly lessons, it's an instrument you can't teach yourself. You have to have somebody else teach you because there's so many intricacies in the finger work that goes with it. You're trying to make the ear think it's hearing more than 9 notes. Is what you're doing.
Basically, how I got started is I saw a band, I think the first time when I was about 4, called Brother. And it's kind of funny because there's really only one bagpipe on it. It wasn't even really focused around that. But I saw the bagpipes there and I was just like this. I want to do that. And Mom and Dad didn't take me seriously because I was 4 years old. I was younger than him. And yeah, and I kept saying that I wanted to play the bagpipes. So we went back there and went to see other bands. And eventually, I started taking lessons with Don Saraceno, he's actually right there. Yep, and I just started on the bagpipe, and then,
5 years later.
5 years later.
Cool. Yeah, you did a solo, and you were quite talented, I have to say. I think we were just sort of remarking on, we didn't even know it was possible to play a bagpipe that quickly and with that much precision. How long did it take you to learn, and was it difficult?
Well, I've been playing for about 5 years now, but just like learning that tune in particular, it isn't like as hard as you would think once you actually know how to play the bagpipe and you get good on it. Because once you're good, you can learn all these different tunes that are hard. But yeah, it took me a lot of practice to play that fast. Yeah, I've been practicing it for a while, just leading up to this event.
Definitely. And what about you? I saw you on the drums. Is drums your main thing, or are you kind of looking at other instruments for the future?
Drums is my main thing right now. Yeah.
What kind of drums do you play?
Mine, snare and that boron.
And you said it was a boron drum?
Boron it's called, yeah.
That was what you were playing today?
Yeah, Irish drum.
How long have you been bagpiping for? Or you seem like you're kind of multifaceted on many different instruments.
Yeah, so Gavin inspired me to, we went to a bagpiping school with some of the world champions, and one of the guys was playing the Irish small pipes, and I had heard the instrument long ago, and I always loved it, but I didn't know what it was. And when I heard him play, I was like, that's the one. I love that instrument. And so with Gavin playing as well as he was, like, well, maybe we can start up a family band. So I got a set, and later found out they're like the hardest instrument on the planet. But nonetheless, it's worth it. It sounds great, and slowly but surely, each one of my family members has picked up an instrument, and now Katie here with the first time with the violin in front of a crowd. We kind of have the band now, so we're just gonna keep working it and keep sending out the good vibes to the community. Maybe playing in parks and just having fun with it.
Yeah. So Katie, when the idea of a family band was brought to your attention, how did you feel about that? Were you excited, or did you have any nervousness?
I think it's fun. Yeah. I wanted to play the fiddle, and so it kind of fit. So yeah, it's great.
This was your first time playing fiddle in front of an audience?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did that feel?
Good. I was nervous. Yeah, but it was good. It was fun. Yeah.
Well, you did great. All of you did fantastic.
Yeah.
That was probably my favorite part of the show.
Oh, thank you. We want to bring kids in the community into this kind of music, so we're going to be doing a weekly music class at Kids Unlimited, and as much as we can inspire kids to play, make this part of their life, and provide them with instruments and uniforms, just make like the cost part of it, because bagpiping, drumming can be very costly, to just get the cost out of it, and so they can just play because they want to, not because they can afford it. That's the big thing we're doing now, and my two sons here, we teach the class together.
Yeah,
so,
we do. It works. I've never taught anything like that before, and I don't think Caleb has either. But it's working, and they're learning,
They like it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get a
I
few
hope
into
so.
the band, and our dream would be to have like a Kids Unlimited band, like Jefferson Pipe Band, and then the kids band, and we all go to like Highland Game events together. So we'll see where the dream goes. 2 years ago when I was thinking of the family band, I was like, well, I didn't really know if I really believed it, but here we are 2 years later. So
The first time, actually, you wanted to make a family band, and he actually bought my mom a fiddle from, I think this place, what was it called? It was in Ashland,
Cripple
they shut
Creek
down,
Music.
Cripple Creek Music.
Yeah.
And he brought it back, and she's like, no way, there's no way I'm going to play that. And
here she is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So plant the seed, and you never know what'll grow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm Becky Saraceno. I've been a member of the band since almost the very beginning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so I was pipe major of the band for several years when the band went to Scotland, and now I'm pipe sergeant.
And as pipe sergeant, kind of what do you do? I think it was mentioned that there's a bunch of different events around. Kind of how do you facilitate this band and the events that you guys do?
Well, it's kind of hard with band being in two different cities, but we get together probably once a month when we're competing, and otherwise we get together, probably 3 or 4 times a year to practice. Half down there, half up here, and then we have lots of events that we do, parades. We do Veterans Day memorials. We'll be doing the Boatnik Parade next month, and also the memorial that they do up at the bridge. In addition to that, we're now working with Kids Unlimited to try to get some of these kids with musical instruments and a chance to play in a band. I would like to say that we're always looking for students of all ages. We take all ages. We want our goal is to get a kids band together and take them back to Scotland in a couple 3 years. That's what we'd really like to do. So we're trying to raise money for that. Going out, we're doing things. We're doing like the Porch Fest in Grants Pass to help raise money for these events.
Have you ever been to Scotland yourself?
Yes, I went in 2017 with the band. Fabulous. It was the best experience I've ever had as a piper. Cool. Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time.
Well, thank you guys for coming. Yeah.
It was fabulous. I think we really enjoyed ourselves.
Oh, good. Thank you so much.
Hi there, folks. Keegan Van Hook here with Trip White behind me editing the Celtic music video you just watched. I just wanted to hop on camera real quick to share some news since, as you may have noticed, Us As We Are uploads on this channel have slowed to a stop in recent times. As some of you who follow us on places like Instagram may already be aware, our disappearance from YouTube is for a reason. Us As We Are has been picked up as a full TV show by Southern Oregon PBS, our local public TV station which we've been working with for the past 2 years or so. So most of our time has been taken up with the negotiation and preparation involved with that opportunity, as well as another project which I'll mention in a moment. The content we present on Us As We Are will not be changing, but we will now be releasing episodes on a monthly basis through SOPBS. We're planning on putting multiple stories in an episode, so the idea is that Us As We Are provides the community with a monthly slice-of-life look at various local happenings. This new show will be primarily available on broadcast television, the SOPBS website, and PBS Passport, all for free. We're not giving up on YouTube, though. We're still going to be uploading our individual stories, often with extra material that does not make the cut of our full monthly episodes. We're very excited to be getting into this new phase of our show's life, and we hope that you, our viewers, will be joining us on the many adventures to come. But we'll all have to wait just a few more weeks. Our first television episode premieres on the first Saturday of July, featuring stories from June. We would be getting started earlier, except that for the entire second half of May, myself and the Sailor Boy Media crew will be embarking on a 2-week road trip around Oregon. I don't want to reveal too much, but this is for our next big adventure documentary, akin to the Oregon Quicksilver film we released last October. Much of our time these last few weeks has been going into the preparation for this expedition, which is another reason for the lack of uploads on our channel. Thank you to our viewers, and especially our Patreon supporters, for your patience and continued support. We've really grown a lot these past few years, and we really owe you a credit for helping us to get to where we are now. If you'd like to stay up to date with us behind the scenes, follow us on Instagram at sailorboy.media. Otherwise, we'll see you in July. For Sailor Boy Media in Ashland, Oregon, I'm Keegan Van Hook.